on the ground as Kenneth Walker checks in, rookie from Michigan State. And the flip is to Walker and gets a block, knocked down around the 32-yard line. Penny again with a big hole, lot of running room. Knocked down at the 35, actually kind of. Smith well protected in the pocket for Metcalf, and he got him. Smith for Metcalf, knocked away to cap the opening drive for the Seahawks. And he nails it. A delay, and at the 45, leaping is Kyle Pitts. Fake to him, Mariota, and open at the 30, and working his way down to the 32, Anthony Firsker, one of the 4 tight ends. Fake to Algier, pressure coming, dumps it off. That's Pitts. Kyle Pitts with some speed, banging his way inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Falcons. 1st and goal. Mariota to the end zone, and that's going to be just short.
So players don't get confused.
On 3rd and 1, 3 tight ends in, floating for the wide open Kobe Parkinson. Seahawks with a 1st down. After a loss of 3, Penny at the bottom of your screen as a receiver. Smith to the middle of the field. That's a Seahawk touchdown! Will Dissly! Mariota with time to throw. Floats one for Zacchaeus, and he caught it. It was a low throw. 2nd and 10 for Mariota. Goes with the sideline throw, and the catch is made by Kyle Pitts. Pressure coming, and he's down. There's a flag down, but the sack, Kobe Bryant. The kick is good. Up on 3rd and 5, identifying. You wanted to watch what the defense, the middle linebacker, was saying, and wow, that went through the hands of Michael Walker. Pressure on Mariota, floats one, and Drake London has it. Run out of bounds across the 40, working against Michael Jackson. Fake to Algier, and he's sacked. Mariota goes down at the 32 in the arms of Quentin Jefferson. Mariota has time, and open is Zacchaeus. Catch made, spinning out of bounds around the 40 of Seattle for a Falcon 1st down. Mariota, 1st down, spinning inside the 20. It's Kyle Pitts. Between Pitts and London, keep it as loud as they thought it could be. Close to the noise here to prepare. Patterson, Cordero Patterson for the end zone, and in for a Falcon touchdown. Quieting this caffeinated crowd. DJ Dallas comes in at running back. Again, Travis Homer out for the game with a rib injury. Smith fires on a 3rd down play. That's why Smith wants to snap this in a hurry and throw it. And open, crossing midfield, Noah Fant. The Penny Hart is in the backfield. Knocked down, and it's going to be 4th down. Smith is well protected and open. Catch made. Marquise Goodwin had a 1st down after a 4th down gamble. Smith fires, end zone, Metcalf! That's a Seahawk touchdown!
They respond to you. They responded right there.
Mariota, and over the head of Kyle Pitts, who was open. On a 3rd and 5 for Geno Smith, and that's good enough for the first down. Colby Parkinson, his tight end. Out for the moment. Smith. Catch made. That's Penny Hart up near midfield. Nearing the 200-yard passing mark is Geno Smith on a delay here to DJ Dallas. Inside the 35 or near it of Atlanta.
Saw him bang a 62-yarder in pregame.
Extra pressure is picked up, and Smith delivers, and that's Metcalf for a first down. High stepping out of bounds. 17 seconds remain before half. That's Lockett dancing around. Smith has all day for the end zone. Leaping, but no catch.
Did a nice job orchestrating that offense all the way down the field for the 3 points.
Great point. Already 4 catches. They want to get the ball to him today. They have. As Mariota will look and throw, and that's picked off. A takeaway. That's Tariq Woolen. But the half. Mariota dumps it off to Tyler Algier. Falling forward should be enough at the 35. The foot drop, the fake. Mariota dumps it off. That's Patterson who gets the first down inside the 30 of the Seahawks. The blitz is on. Mariota loses the football. It's ruled a fumble on the field, but looks like they got it back. And it's up there. It's out there. And it's through. He got it from 54. But he calls him a bigger group. Time for Smith, and that's Will Dissly at midfield. Good distribution to the tight ends in this game for Seattle. Kenneth Walker is in. That's him, number 9, moving around. And he gets the football. Walker stays on his feet. Cuts back across the middle of the field. Kenneth Walker down to the 27 and a first down.
And don't be too rigid in your thinking about offensive or defensive philosophy.
Geno Smith floats one. The punter is the holder. And Myers nails it right up near the Hawk's nest. Cordero Patterson cuts back. Galloping through the Seattle secondary and all the way inside the 40.
Got too far upfield on that.
Patterson again. A lot of room. Inside the 20.
Figure out what the defense is doing.
Drake London is in for the touchdown. Stepping up to block. They need 6, and open across the middle is Dallas, and he's got the first down. Smith's throw is on target for a first down at midfield.
All of those defenders had an opportunity to intercept that one.
But Goodwin was open deep, and they dump it off short. Knockdown took a moment. On a first down pitch, Patterson high-stepping through the Seahawks and busting across the 40-yard line. Pickup of 3. It's Algier. And the ball's out, and Seattle has it. Pressure coming. Smith right at the first down marker and brought down right away is Noah Fant. And Rashad Penny gets the first down. It's a big call there.
You line up immediately, go for 4th, and convert.
Geno Smith open at the 30. Got the completion. Tyler Lockett. Rashad Penny weaving his way down to the 22-yard line of Atlanta.
Big, fast win there with the swim, able to get home.
On 4th and 18, Geno Smith, a lot of room to run, but he needs that first down. Throws in a crowd, and it's intercepted. Atlanta with a takeaway. Richie Grant.
Earlier in the series.
And then Grady Jarrett had a sack. So in his last 4 games against Seattle, he's had a sack in each game. As Patterson carries and gets a first down. Seattle falls to 1-2. Atlanta jumps to 1-2. Let's go to Kevin Burke.